United States of America and Iran's conflict is still on hold now. Why did I say so? For the past 5 days now, none of them have summoned courage to strike each other. So it is still on hold. We don't know if they have decided to respect the memorandum of understanding that was signed 2 months ago in Pakistan, or they are tired. Do you get now? But one thing I've known so far is that if there is a will, there is a way. Now, to couple with this, Iran made an announcement today stating that the reopening of Strait of Hormuz will depend on Iran's condition, which the United States of America is going to agree. Do you get now? So they are simply telling us that if the US wants Strait of Hormuz to be opened, that US must agree to Iran's conditions for its opening. There is no two ways about it, or they will fight till death. But remember, there is an adage that says, when two brothers fight to death, neighbors inherit their properties. So at this point, I believe that these two nations have fight enough for them to say, okay, let us reach an agreement. US should make some concessions. Iran should make some concessions so that peace will return. That is my own logical thinking on how this should be done. And perhaps every negotiations or every agreements cannot end in favor of one person. This person lose this one, this person lose this one, so that both of you can now coexist. Even if you don't want to coexist, or you don't want to, are you getting me, to have anything do together, at least let there be peace for the meantime. But it is difficult for these two nations. Meanwhile, Iran is also given another stringent condition. They also said that US must release all their assets unconditionally. All their assets in the world that US has freezes, they should release it immediately, unconditionally, for them to accept any deal concerning the Strait of Hormuz. Notwithstanding, I would like to tell you what the US Vice President J.D. Vance said, but let me just read it out from Al Jazeera, and I read. US Vice President J.D. Vance says the US is working to establish a route that allows ships to pass safely through the Strait of Hormuz. The US will continue to pressure Iran, Vance says. The plan includes Iran's commitment not to fire on commercial vessels, he says, adding that Tehran informed Washington it would allow the maximum flow of oil through the strait, but we don't trust it. This is US Vice President's statement concerning negotiation or any form of, agreement between them and Iran. Tomorrow now, Iran will come out on their media, tell you otherwise. We don't know who is telling us the truth now. Meanwhile, as we are talking now, 2 vessels has been attacked today. 2 vessels has been attacked in the same Strait of Hormuz. And US Center of Command releases a statement telling us their own sources in the Strait of Hormuz. And according to them, they said that it has rerouted 53 commercial ships since the resumption of the naval blockade on Iran, and disabled 3 vessels, while also allowing 30 ships transporting humanitarian aids to pass. Do you get now? So the only ship that they have allowed to pass after this new blockade last 3 weeks now are ships that is transporting humanitarian aid. Do you get now? According to what they are telling us. So I believe that at this point, the conflict is not going to end anytime soon. Mark this thing that I'm telling you. Do you get now? But on a serious note, I think Iran has shown to the world that they are not the underdog in this conflict. I will say this, all of us must accept it. US is world power. Yes, Iran can never defeat the US. But that doesn't mean that Iran has not shown to the world what they are capable of and what they can do. That is it. Now, it's left for them to decide if they actually need to move ahead, develop their countries more, and forget about conflict, forget about sponsoring terrorism, forget about their religious extremism, because that is the cause of all these things. I have said it before. All these executions going on in Iran is bad. And most of Iranians are not enjoying their fundamental human right. That is another problem. If your right to life can be violated because you protested, you are being killed. It doesn't worth it. If your right to freedom of speech and expression is violated, are you getting me? Does it worth it? In your own country, this is what most of their citizens are going through. You can't speak. You can't protest. You can't say what the government is doing is bad. You don't dare do that. They will execute you. They will hang you. And unalive you. Nothing will happen. And remember, Universal Declaration of Human Rights was founded in 1948 and legally binded in 1966. And I don't believe that Iran is part of this UN General Assembly. And any country that is under UN General Assembly is signatory to that Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which means that if you can violate people's human rights like what Iran is doing today, that you will be sanctioned. Are you getting me? There will be some diplomatic penalties to those things. But I don't think that they are signatory to that. That is the reason why most of all these things are going, and nobody, you can't do anything. US is not doing anything about it. But it is very, very wrong, and I'm against that particular Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps or their useless and nonsensical Islamic Republic. At the end of the day, let's keep praying that this conflict will come to an end if they want to embrace peace. That is the only thing that I will say. But these ongoing negotiations between Iran and Oman on another part of Strait of Hormuz for opening is what US Vice President J.D. Vance echoed today in his statement, stating that they are now negotiating with Iran through Oman. Are you getting me? On the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, which Iran is giving them assurance. And they don't trust Iran. According to him, they don't trust it. Because agreement will be reached today, Iran will strike a vessel. So it is always a problem. And I'm against Iran using international waters for any form of negotiation in a conflict like this. But that is their own leverage, and you can't blame them. Let me see what you think on the comment section, and most importantly, share this video, make another person see.